The big gap between us and the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the
YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy T Davis, and I'm back on YouTube with some content. I got a good one today. We're going to show you how to stop the Taysom Hill QB blast. It's pretty simple, but it's an effective defense. They're running it a lot lately. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram. We're putting out a lot more content now that the MCS season is dying down. But let's get into it. So we're going to show you guys how to stop this Taysom Hill QB blast that we know is so popular, especially in regs now with everyone using the Ravens. So all we're going to do out of this, I like to have cover 3 cloud in my audibles, and I'll show you why in a minute. Also have nickel blitz and under smoke in there, but the main thing we're going to come out in is cover 2 man. And I like to have auto flip on so that if they flip or audible, that my guys will fall when I audible back with them. So it's a simple setup. All we're going to do is shift the defense, so that's LB down the left stick. We're going to crash our D line up so it looks like this. Then I'm going to shade outside, and I'm going to bring these safeties down and put them in spies. Alright, and what that's going to do is you'll see that there's just really nowhere for Lamar Jackson to go. So we're going to start off just running right up the middle. And a little hole there, but another thing I want to point out, we're going to use her with our weak side safety. I'm just having an spy right here so that you can see what the user would kind of do, because I'm using 2 controllers. But it's going to look like this. And then you're going to kind of use with this guy right here, and you want to force him to go to the left. And when he does, you're going to have a one-on-one, but sometimes you'll have your weak side linebacker as well on that side to clean up. But you don't want him to get to the right, and this safety will usually clean up on the right side over here, Clinton Dix. So let's go ahead and run this again. We'll try to take it to the outside right here. Let's see what we can do. Lamar Jackson, just nowhere to go. That safety's just waiting for him. Hey, let's go back to it. Same setup. Pinch your D line, crash up, safety's down, shade outside, safety's in spies. And then we're going to be on Jackson like we said, but for the sake of the video, we're just going to be on the D tackle so you can see what the defense does. Alright, so here we're going to run it to the left side now. And as you can see, I mean, that safety is just right there. There's nowhere for him to go. I'll do it one more time here, and then I'm going to show you guys another adjustment if they do something else. So let's do it one more time here. Bring Jackson over. QB blast. What are we going to do? Yeah, nothing there. Just great. What it is the man defense, the linebackers in the man defense, they play great run defense, and then obviously the safeties in the spy. And if you need good personnel, like we have with the Bears here, they have a great front 7, great defensive line. Teams like them, teams like the Seahawks. I'm trying to think who else. The Niners. Just make sure you have good personnel when you go up against Lamar Jackson. And then the reason that I wanted to point out that we go to this cover 3 cloud in our audibles is that's what's so good about nickel normal. It matches the personnel great. Because if we're in 3-4 and they want to audible to a tight offset Y out, per se, then if we're in 3-4, they're going to have more receivers, we're going to have linebackers. It's not a great look for us on defense. But what we can do now in this nickel normal, we can just audible to cover 3 cloud. And we have the auto flip on, as you can see. Cover 3 cloud, one of the greatest defenses in the game. You can run it stock. My favorite setup is just to put the D tackle on the spy. And obviously, of course, we want to watch this corner out. You know how popular it is. But that's just how versatile this defense is that we can audible around in this nickel normal. One of the best base defenses in Madden every year. And yeah, so that was the main point of this video, is that two man under will stop the QB blast, and then we can audible to things like cover 3 cloud if they audible around as well. And if they go to wide trio with the post route, same thing, cover 3 cloud. We can go to cover 2. We can bring the blitz. So yeah, just a great versatile defense that I wanted to help you guys shut down this Taysom Hill QB blast.